The Coyote Twin, Vermilion's downtown theater. Providing entertainment Thursdays through Sundays.
Tonight, a fraternity uses comedy for a good cause.
We'll have that and more coming up. Coyote News starts right now.
Live from the Al Newharth Media Center, this is Coyote News.
An art exhibit made its final stop in Vermilion. Welcome to Coyote News. I'm Jacob Pierce.
And I'm Kylie Moore. We'll get to that story in a moment, but first, an attempted suicide occurred near South Dakota State University's tailgating area on Saturday morning. No name has been released, though law enforcement stated it was a 71-year-old man. The individual was found suffering from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Officers gave the man life-saving care until the Brookings ambulance arrived and stabilized the man for an airlift to take him to a Sioux Falls hospital where he received additional treatment.
Last night, Director of Student Engagement Michelle Harvey spoke at the Student Governments Association meeting about how USD Involved will be replaced with USD campus groups following their contract being up in December. USD Involved had been used for many years by the university for student organizations and events. Campus groups will feature new tools that were previously not available in USD Involved.
The event tool is incredibly powerful. If you have done like a Sign Up Genius and a form to collect t-shirt sizes and posters for advertising, really this brings it all into one place, and you can build one event and all of those functionalities are in one place. You can link to the storefront to sell a ticket for it as well.
According to Harvey, Campus Groups has more functionality, tools, and customizability. The program will also have new features such as providing academic and financial resources and a tool that allows you to search for people with similar interests and message them directly. Harvey also said that student organization leaders will need to update their USD Involved pages by December 1st to ensure that all information transferred is correct.
Last Thursday, the fraternity Pi Kappa Alpha hosted their Thursday Night Live, or TNL, show for the 28th time. Students and parents came to watch the annual comedy event. Pike presents their own version of Saturday Night Live every year to raise money for a local charity organization. Ben Partridge is the president of Pi Kappa Alpha and has been part of the preparation process for TNL for the last 2 months.
We are actually doing this to raise money for Cure Kids Cancer up in Sioux Falls, so that's probably the most important thing that we're doing. Just because it's a funny skit event doesn't mean that we still can do a good cause and actually put money towards what we actually believe in.
The goal of the event was to reach $500. They were able to raise over $1,000 for Cure Kids Cancer in Sioux Falls.
USD students have the opportunity to help the Vermilion community out tomorrow afternoon. She's the First is a global nonprofit that is dedicated to empowering women through education. The organization will be hosting a volunteer opportunity at the Civic Council thrift store tomorrow from 3 to 5. Students can RSVP to sign up on USD Involved.
The South Dakota Governor's 11th biennial exhibition ended its visit to Vermilion this past week. Many students, staff, and community members attended the event held in the Warren Emily Center for Fine Arts. The exhibition started at the South Dakota Arts Museum in Brookings and has traveled across the state to 4 different venues. Amy Phil is the director of USD Art Galleries.
These are all artists who currently live in South Dakota. So there's emerging artists, there's mid-career artists, as well as professional long-term artists who've been doing it their whole lives.
The exhibition featured various mediums of art, including oil pastels, acrylic paint, ceramics, and more. The exhibition's final showing will be in Rapid City from December 13th to March 29th.
Native Student Services is hosting a Native fashion show and makers market from now until 8:30 in the Muck Ballroom. The show features 6 different designers showing their designs with students to model them. The focus of the show is on body positivity and will have gender-neutral options with some designers. Native artists who create clothing, jewelry, or accessories can sell their products following the show during the makers market. Coming up, a long-awaited restaurant is coming to Sioux City. You're watching Coyote News.
This is Coyote News.
A local mother is finding ways to bring her native culture to her family. Tonight, Janet Callahan, a native Lakota speaker, is partnering with the National Student Speech Language Hearing Association, or NSSLHA, to help with a project that would assist in teaching her child Lakota. Those who would like to attend will be helping to enter words from an online Lakota dictionary into an AAC app, which stands for Augmentative and Alternative Communication. Participants should bring their computer and meet at Arts and Science Room 107 at 7 p.m. Snacks will also be provided.
For many USD students, food options in Vermilion can feel limited. When asked about upcoming restaurants on campus, several students mentioned the same chain.
Probably Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's.
We don't have Raising Cane's really close to us, so I don't really get to have it a lot, and I just like it a lot.
Raising Cane's. When I got here, I think that was the thing I was most excited to try, and I haven't tried it yet.
I'm really into Raising Cane's.
Well, that option may soon be available nearby. Raising Cane's is preparing to open a new location in South Sioux City, along Highway 75 on Sunnybrook Drive, across from Target. Construction began in summer 2024, and crews are now finishing its drive-through. The chain has yet to open a franchise in South Dakota, so the Sioux City location will be the closest one to USD students. The restaurant is expected to begin serving on December 4th.
The International Club is continuing their Around the World Wednesday series with a journey through South Asia. Around the World Wednesday will take place in the Muck Pit tonight from 6:30 to 8 and show the cultures, traditions, and diversity of countries around the world. The event will feature presentations, cultural showcases, and food that highlight the history and connections across the region. The International Club is also hosting their annual International Gala Night this weekend. Coyote News' Nadia Castillo is live in the Muck to learn more. Nadia?
Thanks, Jacob. I'm here tonight with Sharad Chowdhury and Anushka Pokharel, executive members of the International Club. Anushka, the theme for this year's gala is Timeless Elegance. How does this theme portray the global cultures?
I would say a lot of people are busy nowadays and people want to be timeless. And last time we did Masquerade and we want to give the same vibe but in a different font, so we did Timeless this time.
The gala promises many things. Can you give us a sneak peek of the activities or food that students are going to be able to enjoy when they go this Saturday?
Oh yeah, really. Like every year we have we try to get the things from all the continents. This year also we tried that. Like there will be food from all the continents, like African foods, American foods, Spanish, and Asian foods. So you can have the taste buds from all the continents. And like for the cultural part, there will be like performances. There will be songs and like dances. Then at the end we will open the ballroom for the gala dance and all the things. Yep.
And this isn't just one event, it's a week of activities. Which one has been your favorite one so far, or which one are you looking forward to?
I mean, I would say the gala night is my favorite because I got to dress up in my suit, dance, and eat food from all over the world, and I can perform, so I feel like this is the best one for me.
And tomorrow you are collaborating with the Asian Students in America organization. How does this partnership strengthen the event itself and the sense of international community here on campus?
Yep, like every year we have like a week throw program for the gala night. So we tried to continue the things. And last year we also did the collab with Asia. Like Asia is a great part of the international community. So yeah, and we all like ramen. So yeah, the spicy ramen challenge will be a part of this international club also. Yeah.
Finally, have you prepared any dance moves for Saturday night?
I mean, I have, but I can show you because that will be a surprise for all of you.
What about you, Sharad?
Yeah, I have a plan to perform on the stage and also like when the ballroom opens for all the guys. Yep.
Thank you so much for being here. Live from the Muck for Coyote News, I'm Nadia Castillo.
Thanks, Nadia. The gala takes place Saturday night from 5 to 8 in the Muck Ballroom.
A local business hosted a night of fun and games in downtown Vermilion. 19 Brewing Company on Main Street hosted a bingo night that was open to all. The night consisted of 3 rounds, including traditional bingo and blackout bingo. The business also hosts other events throughout the week, such as game night on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. The spa also now features a kitchen, which is open until 10 p.m. And for those with service animals, the tap room is open to all pets. Bingo night is held every Monday at 7 p.m.
Sigma Alpha Epsilon is hosting Pi and SAE tomorrow. From 11 to 1, students can meet in the muck pit to throw a pie into the face of an SAE member. All funds from the event will go to supporting Caleb Delgado, a cousin to one of the fraternity members who is battling cancer.
Last night, the Black Student Union hosted a discussion with U.S. Senate candidate Julian Baudouin and Secretary of State candidate Terrence Davis. The panel discussion centered on the importance of shaping South Dakota into a state that truly serves its people. Holding conversations on issues that improve people's everyday lives, Baudouin believes policy should follow people, not the other way around.
The biggest message for me is that people matter over profit, but people also matter over politics. One of the things that we have been really intentional about doing in this campaign is traveling across the state and doing town halls.
The former state troopers were once partners in the South Dakota Highway Patrol. They plan to visit all 66 counties in the state, hoping to get a feel for the problems the state citizens feel most strongly about. So far, the campaign has completed 8 town halls across the state, with the intent of showing up to most colleges and universities before the next election in 2026. Next on Coyote Sports, men's basketball has a 2-game homestand.
And volleyball finishes up regular season play.
The University of South Dakota's Department of Media and Journalism.
You're never gonna know.
Fostering students' talent and creativity through the art of filmmaking. Share your stories. Bring your ideas to life. Discover your passion. Find your voice. Join USD's Department of Media and Journalism today.
Hey. Can I talk to you about something?
Of course. Is everything okay?
No. Something really bad happened to me.
Why did you go there alone? How much were you drinking? Are you sure you weren't encouraging it? I am so sorry that happened to you. It is not your fault. It took so much courage for you to tell me that, and I'll be here for you in any way that you need.
This is Coyote News.
Football's last regular season game goes to 5 overtimes. This is Coyote Sports. I'm Jason Lopez-Martinez.
And I'm Ethan Ladke. Women's basketball wins back-to-back games on buzzer beaters. Coyote football traveled to Southern Illinois for their last game of the regular season. Southern Illinois scored first and used the momentum to climb to a 24-14 halftime lead. The Coyotes stayed in it and scored 13 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to take a 3-point lead with 1 minute remaining. The Salukis kicked a field goal at the end of regulation to force overtime. Both teams went back and forth in overtime, forcing the game to 2-point conversions. The game would be decided in the 5th overtime with a touchdown pass to Lorenzo Fenner to secure the Coyotes a 53-51 victory. The Coyotes are back on bye this week and wait for the selection show on Sunday to see their postseason fate.
South Dakota men's basketball hosted back-to-back home games. Last Wednesday, South Dakota played against Southern Indiana. Isaac Bruns led the way for the Coyotes, scoring 18 points and grabbing 7 rebounds, as the Coyotes beat the Screaming Eagles 89-74. On Sunday, South Dakota took on Western Michigan. The Coyotes finished the game on a 11-0 scoring run as they defeated the Broncos 83-78. The team travels to play at Missouri on Thursday before returning home to host South Carolina State on Sunday.
Coyote women's basketball went on a 2-game road trip last week. They started the trip at Kansas State, The game would be close, with the Coyotes down 6 to start the fourth quarter. A Patience Williams three-pointer at the buzzer would give the Coyotes a 72-71 upset victory over the Wildcats. Next stop would be at Idaho State. This game would also be close, but this time it was Angelina Robles who nailed a three-pointer at the buzzer to give the Coyotes a 64-63 victory over the Bengals. Coyote News' Nadia Castillo is live in the muck with women's basketball following their back-to-back buzzer beater wins. Nadia?
Thanks, Ethan. I'm here tonight with Angelina Robles, guard for the USC women's basketball team. Angelina, you played against Idaho State this past weekend. What was your reaction when you made that buzzer beater shot that secured USC women's basketball team victory?
Honestly, I was like, oh, well, glory to God, and I'm just happy to get out of Idaho. It was a lot of fun.
How do you train your mind to stay focused and confident in high-pressure moments like these?
Really just staying present in the moment, thinking about one play at a time, and yeah, executing.
How do you mentally reset after a play like this for your next game?
Well, we take one game at a time, so that play gave me the confidence to know I can shoot the ball in high-pressure scenarios and really just take that into the next game as we prepare for Valpo.
Finally, what is your favorite celebration snack or post-game meal?
I'll do a good chicken parmesan.
Thank you so much for being here, Angelina. Live from the muck for Coyote News, I'm Nadia Castillo.
Thanks, Nadia. The team returns home this week, playing Valparaiso on Friday and Arkansas Pine Bluff on Tuesday.
USD Volleyball finished up their regular season. They started with a 5-set victory over Oral Roberts on the road before returning home to take on NDSU. The Coyotes took control earlier in the match, winning the first set 25-20, before winning the next two sets 25-16 to compete a 3-0 sweep over the Bison. The team heads to Brookings for the Summit League Championships, playing the winner of Omaha versus St. Thomas in the semifinals.
Cross country finished up their season at the NCAA Midwest Regional Friday in Oklahoma. Geneva Timmerman had the highest placement of all Coyotes, finishing 51st with a time of 21 minutes, 42.6 seconds. The Coyote women finished 25th overall. The men finished 27th overall. Nat Niall Keifel had the fastest time for the men, finishing 120th with a time of 33 minutes and 25.9 seconds. The cross-country season comes to an end as the runners rest and repair for track and field season.
South Dakota High School Football Championships took place in the Dome this weekend. The championships ended with a rematch of last year's 11 AAA championships, with Brandon Valley taking on Sioux Falls Lincoln. The Lynx got revenge for last year and knocked off the Patriots 34-27. Sioux Falls Christian defeated Lennox 28-14, and Pierre beat Yankton 56-35 in their championships.
That's it for Coyote Sports.
When we come back, we ask students what are their best study tips. Stay with us.
Margaret Cottle is a USD psychology major with a minor in arts and health.
I like that I can combine both psychology and art and study two things that I love. I get a lot of satisfaction out of using non-medical treatments such as art to promote people's wellness and provide therapeutic activities for people. I like watching Coyote News because I feel like it's very authentic and it keeps me up to date of what's going on around campus. I really enjoy the live Q&As and those kind of fun little looks into student life.
The Charcoal Sports Show, the hottest names and the hottest takes.
Tune in every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. where Charlie Preen and Cole Larsch highlight prep sports, college sports, Coyote athletics, and professional sports. We would love to hear your questions for us too. The phone lines are always open.
Tune in to the Charcoal Sports Show each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. to hear the hottest takes on KAOR Vermilion.
This is Coyote News.
After 232 years, the penny is no longer being minted. Last Wednesday, the final penny was printed, which followed a decline of penny production that started in the summer. As of now, pennies are still legal tender, though it is expected that eventually, as pennies fall out of circulation, prices will be rounded to the nearest 5-cent integer. This week saw the release of Wicked for Good, the sequel to last year's blockbuster, Wicked.
We asked our Instagram followers what Wicked character they are.
I would have to say I'm Glinda. I mean, that's an easy choice. What about you?
I would have to say I'm Elphaba, to my heart, to my core.
And what did the people say? Very close, very close, but Glinda barely wins out. Follow our Instagram page for more weekly polls.
With the end of the semester nearing, many students are beginning to prepare for finals.
We asked students, what are their best studying tips?
Here's what they had to say.
I like to do like 1 hour of studying and then like 15 minutes of doing whatever I want.
I use a whiteboard. I write down like all my notes and everything for finals.
Make sure you ask for help from anybody and just honestly form like study groups.
You have to remember that you have to get good sleep. So it's in REM sleep actually that all of that stuff we've been studying actually gets in there. So get your rest. Cramming does not work.
Chewing gum, because then during the test you'll chew the gum and it connects to your brain, because you'll connect the answers to the taste of the gum.
To start early and not procrastinate.
Put your phone on DND and probably use AI to your advantage and create a study guide with it.
Give yourself some grace. Finals are hard. Take some time. There's a method where you start for 15 minutes, take a break for 5, go back. Get a drink, get some snacks. Just breathe. Just breathe. I think that's the biggest thing.
You know, I have a pretty bad habit of not studying, so maybe you guys can help me out with that.
I think that the best tip is just to study with others. I think that studying in groups, that, I don't know, it just connects the most in the brain, I'd say. What about you guys?
I don't really know about that, because I don't know, when I'm with friends, I always get off task, but I don't know, for me personally, I just listen to some music, some Nujabes, as he's called, so just listen to that. And I like that one answer with the gum.
Yeah.
I think I should really do that. Just feel like it puts you more focused.
Does help, yeah. Kylie?
I would say I make sure I'm in a spot where I'm not going to get distracted, and I take my notes that I take in class and I rewrite them so I can really know what's going to be in that test.
Sure. That's all for Coyote News.
Pick up the Volant for a look at local businesses getting ready for the holiday season.
Listen to 91.1 for news updates throughout the week and for coverage of your USD sports.
Don't forget to follow our social media pages for daily updates and the weekly poll. As a reminder, there will be no show next Wednesday for Thanksgiving. Tune into the week after for the Red Report. Remember, it's not news, it's the Red Report. Have a great night.